morning, and welcome to the groundbreaking ceremony for Phase 1 of our long-awaited terminal improvement project. On behalf of the entire airport team, I want to welcome you to your airport. I do like the wind at the airport. It helps the planes fly. There are many people who deserve our thanks in getting to this point, but first we need to honor and give thanks to the author of all that is good. Please bow your heads as we give thanks for this great day. Father in heaven, we give you praise, we give you glory for this great day and for this exciting project. Thank you for all those who have toiled to make today become a reality. Thank you for your guidance as decisions were made in the design of this great building. Your hand guides the pen, and we're humbled every day by your creation. We ask that you remain in control of this project for the benefit of our friends and neighbors here on Hilton Head Island. Bless those who do the work to build this building with safety and with skill, and bless those who will use this building and work in it. We ask all of this in your most holy and precious name. Amen. Thank you. Wow. As I mentioned, there are so many people who have helped this project through the many years. I think we were talking this morning about how long it's been since we started talking about the project and then getting to this point, and we're about 10 years, I think. So we're really glad to be here. We've had local businesses who have kind of hung in there through the tough times, and we appreciate that, and they've done that with happy hearts. Our airline partners who are here today, they have heard me say time and again, don't worry, there's a new terminal coming. And it really is coming. I wasn't making that up. We're going to make that happen. I see that's Marie in the back. Earl, Lori, thank you for what you do with the airlines. It's all for you guys. We couldn't do it without you. And then we have a whole group of stakeholders who participated in the visioning efforts. And that's what began this journey. We want to thank all of them. All of you brought us to this point where we'll begin to construct a building that will breathe new life into this airport. The building is not the product of any one person's vision. Rather, it's a product of many brainstorming sessions and many inputs from the community. It's a true collaboration, and we're confident that it'll meet the needs of our customers and our tenants who work in the building as we begin yet another era at the Hilton Head Island Airport. Joining us today are many special friends. We'd like to recognize them now. First, from Senator Tim Scott's office is Caitlin Ilsley. Caitlin's here in the front. And from Congresswoman Mace's office, we've got R.J. Heap. Thank you for being here. And now our powerhouses from our state delegation who are here. I've got Shannon Erickson up front, Weston Newton, Bill, I'm not sure if I saw Bill come in. Bill Herb Kurzman is one of our helpers up there. Jeff Bradley, and then Tom Davis as well. All of those folks were extremely instrumental in getting the funding to build this building. And you'll hear from Jeff in a few minutes. Dave McMahon is our Federal Security Director with TSA. He's kind of in the back in the corner. Thank you for all you do, Dave. They do what they do so that we can all fly safely. So thank you for what you and your team does, Dave. Parks Preston isn't with us today, but he's the airport's district office manager from Atlanta with the FAA. And quite literally, if it wasn't for the FAA and their support, their encouragement, and their money, we wouldn't be here today. So thank you, Parks, and your whole team. Gary Siegfried is here from South Carolina Aeronautics. Gary came into this. There's been a lot of work done while he's been with Aeronautics, and Gary really helped us get this across the finish line with our state delegation and then with the Aeronautics Commission. So thank you for all that you do and did, Gary. John O'Toole, I'm not sure if he's here, but he's with the Economic Development Corporation. And John and I talk a lot about the economic engine that this airport is. This airport creates about $500 million worth of economic impact every year. So that's pretty meaningful. And then we've got our design group. I want to recognize them. We've got representatives from Talbot Bright Ellington here, and they are our overall airport consultant. They do all the work for us. And working with them on this exciting project is the Wilson Group, and we've got Travis and Brian here from the Wilson Group. They're the architects, so you'll get to see the fruits of their labors as we finish this project. So thank you all for being here as well. Edison Foard is here. Edison Foard is our contractor for the project, so they'll be running the show. You'll hear from David with their group here in a minute. I want to recognize members of our airports board. They're scattered in the audience as well. They do a lot to support us, and they've also got ambassadors with them. So we had volunteers who helped during the summertime in the busier season, making sure that folks know where to go and how to get there inside the terminal. So thank you to our ambassador club. We're very grateful to have you. You're all volunteers, and you're community members, and you're great, happy faces that people see when they get off the aircraft. So thank you for what you do. And then certainly last but not least, I mentioned them already, but our airline partners. They also participated in the design of this building. So we're excited that when the building is built, it will be what you expect and it will be what you need. So it's almost a custom build for you. But we wouldn't be here if we didn't have the great services provided by the folks associated with the airlines. And these are the people who work day in and day out, right out here on the apron, loading, unloading the airplanes, making sure that things run smoothly. So thank you very much, and we want to recognize you for all your hard work. All right, well, that's it for the introductions. We do have a few folks who are going to say a few words. And first, I would like to introduce my boss, John Robinson, who's our interim county administrator. And he's going to say a few words, and then we'll continue on. John?
Good morning, thank you. Thanks, John, for the warm welcome. Good morning, esteemed guests. Thank you for what you've done to advance the work for Phase 1 for our airport. We appreciate all your efforts at the state. Phase 1 will transform and modernize this airport, ensuring our service meets the evolving needs for our passengers and the surrounding community. The project's funded through our FAA Grants, South Carolina Aeronautics Grants, state funds secured with the aid of our legislative delegation, some local funds, and some airport revenue. So lots of different effort to get this project on the move. Terminal improvements are going to include some state-of-the-art TSA screening points, pedestrian flows, terminal access improvements, some new boarding bridges, enhanced boarding gates. All those things are great. The project that we're here to celebrate, and what I see as the greatest part of this, bigger than the structure, the finishings, the walls. I see its context in the context in a more broad way. It's a pivotal instrument in an effort to connect and serve our community. Projects of this magnitude are engines for the local economy. Like John just said, this brings $1 billion to our community. The economic development, economic growth aimed at enhancing the lives of our residents and travelers and guests. I want to end with just thanking those who have helped us get here today, our legislative delegation, members of the FAA and our contractor groups that have designed, organized, and helped this get to this day. So thanks so much. I appreciate all your support.
Thank you, John. Next, we'll have Tom Reitz, who's a member of our county council. He's also the liaison to the airports board. So Tom stays involved with all things airport. So Tom?
Good morning, everybody. John, thank you very much. In my first 9 months of being in this position, one thing I learned over the last number of years, John, Steve Perry, and the entire staff at this airport has worked incredibly well to make what we have right now incredible gateway to our beautiful island, not only for residents, but for tourists alike. The work that's going to take place for Phase 1, and we're going to dig some of that dirt up today, I guess, is going to place our airport in another dimension, another high area. And I'll tell you, the only way that I have seen this to be successful is the people, the incredible people that are part of this airport. And on behalf of my council, the entire staff, I'm honored to be here, taking just a couple of minutes to say thank you all. Thank you, John, for what you're doing for our incredible island and Beaufort County. And I'm here to help whatever we can do. And I want to thank you so much for today. Thank you.
All right, next up, we'd like to hear from Jeff is coming up, so we're going to have him right up here. I was going to save you till the end, Jeff, but you're perfectly fine. Now, you can see by Jeff, I look up to him literally and figuratively. This is a guy who got the funding across the goal line. So if you need somebody to carry an order to go get, you know, 10, 12, $15 million, hand it to this guy. Chances are he can get it done.
We don't do things alone up there. So thank you, John. Good morning, everybody. This is a big deal. And as speechwriters say, it's a momentous occasion. This groundbreaking is a testament to the incredible growth and potential that our island represents. This has long been a haven for tourists. This project that you've thanked everybody in the world for, and I'm not going to repeat all of that, I do appreciate them, but this project is going to bring many more diverse people to the island over the years, and it's really important to the economic development or economic expansion of the island. Lots of jobs, lots of futures tied with that. Everybody's talked about the economic engine so far. John, you mentioned $500 million worth of economic activity as a result of the airport work. What we looked at, Representative Erickson, Representative Newton and I, and Herb Kurzman and Davis, our delegation, we looked at the $17 million worth of tax that comes in as a result of it, and ultimately the $15 million that we got through the aeronautics, the $3 million from you guys and the $12 million from the state. That's an investment for us so that we can enjoy the tax benefit from the tourists and all of that comes in over the years. I'd like to take just a minute and thank two groups. One, the Chamber for doing such an excellent job of promoting Hilton Head Island. If we could give them a round of applause. I saw Charlie in here, so there she is over there, and Ray. And I'd like to thank my compatriots in the House with me. Representative Erickson and Newton, would you guys stand up, please? They don't get a chance to speak, but they're critical components of this. We work so well together in Columbia, and they are mentors to me and very, very helpful in getting things like this across the goal. This airport expansion aligns with our intent to provide an environmentally conscious, community-focused community-focused island, And we want to thank all of the participants that were involved in this. John, you in particular. This man has been relentless in, I won't say, begging is the wrong word, but making sure we understood the value of the investment that we were making. And John, you talked about this being a pivotal thing. This is pivotal to securing the future that we're all looking for on the island. So thank you, John. Thank you for all the work that everybody's done, and thanks for having us today.
Let's readjust that mic there. Like I always tell Jeff and the rest of the delegation, if I need to put the wingtips on and go to Columbia, I'm willing to do that. It pays off, and that's what you have to do sometimes, so thank you for that. Now we want to hear from David McConnell. He's with Edison Foard, and they are our contractors for the group. So, David, will you share a few words with us? Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. My name is David McConnell. I'm Director of Business Development for Edison Foard Construction based in Charlotte, North Carolina. But it's not about me. It's about the team you're going to see on the ground most days. So let me introduce them quickly. Tom Wallace is one of our superintendents. Nick Roberts, project manager. Roger Avila, another superintendent. These are the faces you will see day in and day out here doing our work. Our office is right over our right side, your left, just over there, so we'll be out here every day. Quickly, I want to share a personal story. My first trip to Hilton Head was in 1983, and I got to sing with Greg Russell under the Liberty Oak tree. Come Away Home, the Unicorn song, and the Bubblegum song. And so when we come across the bridge, I live in Charlotte obviously now, I grew up in Raleigh, but coming across the bridge, my kids are now high schoolers and college age. We still sing the Bubblegum song and the Unicorn song as we're coming across the bridge. Let me tell you quickly a little bit about our company. We're an 84-year-old general contractor based in Charlotte, North Carolina. Edison Foard is the founder, so the grandfather of the company. His son-in-law, Penn Castles, ran the company for a number of years, and now the grandson, Edison Castles, is president. We have a ton of aviation experience. We've been working out at Charlotte Douglas International Airport for 30 consecutive years now, doing multiple terminal expansions, terminal lobby expansions, concourse expansions. Right now we're finishing up. Got another year to go on the terminal lobby expansion. So if you guys fly in and out of Charlotte and you pull in, it's going to be bigger and better, just like we're going to do here. I just want to thank all our partners from Charlotte, the Wilson Group, and also local partners. I know this has been a long time coming, so congratulations to everything we just heard on the hard work, getting the money. Really appreciate it and really are thankful that you're allowing us to be a part of your project. Last thing I want to say, we just want to be a great long-term partner for you guys. That's why we've been in business for 84 years. We're not a one-stop shop. We'd like to be here for a long time so that many more people can come and sing Come Away Home or sing the Bubblegum song with Greg Russell under the Liberty Oak and enjoy their travel experiences, because I know you wanted this for locals and also the visitors. So thanks for letting us be a partner with you guys. Congratulations.
We're getting close to throwing some dirt at each other here in a minute. But before we do that, I want to have Mayor Perry come up. This is the Hilton Head Island Airport. We may be a Beaufort County department, but we're in the very unique position to serve the niche community, the niche, tourism resort community of Hilton Head Island, which just got the #1 island again 7 times running. So Mayor Perry, Chamber of Commerce, everybody who makes that happen, congratulations. Mayor Perry.
Thank you. Not as tall as Jeff, but hold the mic up anyway. Good morning. How's everybody doing? This really is an exciting day for Hilton Head Island and Hilton Head Island Airport. The little airport that could, from the early days of being such a small place. And you tell stories of being here in your early days. I was too. I remember telling some friends that there was an airport on Hilton Head. They go, no way. Where? So it's on the north end. Questioned so many times I started to doubt it myself until I came out here. But what this represents is excellence. That's one of the things that the town of Hilton Head Island is working to do, and everything that we do is present excellence. We've got a lot of people that fly through this terminal, both residents, tourists, businesses. And we've got to make certain that we're providing them with a welcoming package and that they feel the excellence of Hilton Head. So as we build this project, it's going to be a testament to everybody that's put a lot of time and effort into it, from the town, from the chamber, to the county, to the state, to everybody, and especially to the builders and the architects. It's their product at the end of the day, and I know they'll be proud of it, but we also have to be proud of it. So I know you don't want to hear me talk a lot, but let us get through this, and let's start digging some dirt and get this thing underway. Thank you all.
You actually had 15 more seconds, Mayor Perry. I was back there coordinating some stuff. No, it's fine. All right, it's come time to break the ground. So what I'd like to do is to invite everyone who's at the podium, but then I want to add Shannon and Wes, I'd like y'all to come up. And then Caitlin and RJ, if you come up as well, so we can get all our elected officials and speakers up front. What we're going to do, we're going to go around to the back side of the pile so we have a good camera angle, so we're not shooting into the sun. And then we'll do a 1, 2, 3 kind of thing. and then we'll have more people come up as well.